got coffee, so we'll see if that helps. Be my third cup now. Okie dokie. Sorry, I didn't mean to slurp in anyone's ear. Okay, so we'll start off. I'm just gonna do a video because I don't feel like explaining it all. Stats are going to be published over the weekend. What I'm going to do is I have to separate two accounts so that it was a big mess. Originally, we were going to have news trading involved with the signals. That didn't work out because news moves too fast for the EA to keep up with the signals. So I'm going to go over to my FX book probably tomorrow because my daughter won't be here, I hope. I know that sounds bad, but she might go with her aunt today. And I'm going to create a stats through my FX book, one for the normal trades and one for the news. So that way we have two separate stats, and that should be up and running, and I'll post it to the website. So you'll have a link for each one, so that'll take care of that. Because I don't think it's fair to show the stats. Well, I mean, I'll put a link up to the old ones if I can find them. Right now I was using FX Blue for stats, and you can't have two separate stats running. It's weird, because... Well, I guess if I created two separate accounts, but my FX book's easier because I can just go in and create two separate accounts and have them running. So that'll take care of that. We're going to take a look at the markets real quick. Let's see, it is 8:30, US bell just rang. We had a news release coming in 27 minutes. It's prelim UOM consumer sentiment. That's a mouthful. Don't think that's going to move too much. Remember, if you're in the course, we did turn slippage on today, so check the forum so you can see how to set it up. We did a 10 pip slippage, otherwise the trade doesn't go through. So if we get more than 10 pip slippage, no trading. It will not take the trade. Alright, so right now it looks like we're pretty much flatlined. You can see flatlined, 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 flatlined. Except for GBP USD, but it had its, this was the news release here, and then it dropped a little bit more, but right now there's nothing really to look at too much. Euros just kind of gradually went off and it went flat. That was the news trade. As we can see, this was supposed to be the entry. Entry we got was 16 pips lower, right at the bottom of the candle. That had no chance to make any money, and then it bounced up 8.5 pips. Now what should have happened is, well, not should have, but what will happen now is at the point where we get slippage right to here, so right on the horizontal line, that order would not have opened. So just follow on the forums, follow the video, and you'll see how to set it up so that slippage will avoid that from happening. Next week we're going to start focusing in on spread a little bit more. This is a quick in and out test of the waters. I didn't like the way it went. You can see it just kind of stalled out. Okay, so we're waiting basically for a movement. I had this one set up. See, what I was watching was the down. This was the A, B, C. It was looking nice for a D move down. It did finally move down, but what happened is this daily opens kind of held for a bit, and now it's finally moving down. Wasn't in on that one. It was during the U.S. Open. This whole section here was during the U.S. Open, so I did not touch it. I don't particularly like to trade during the U.S. Open. Other than that, I mean, it's kind of boring right now because nothing's really moving too much. Down, up, down. This is AUD USD. We might have a possible jump downwards, but you can see it's nothing pretty right now. Previous month lows here, it kind of held price and it dipped below, so we'll see if the previous month low holds anything. We have a little bit of momentum southward, so it's possible that it might move down. But I'm not sure yet. Sorry, didn't mean to yawn. I am really tired today. Candle size isn't too bad, but we just had news, so those are a little bit artificially high. Again, Euro I'm not touching, it's just kind of going meh. This is USDJPY and USDJPY. This was when I was looking at jumping in it, and negative. I do have the signals on, so if there is something, it'll get sent out. But so far, I'm not seeing anything. I'll have to remember to turn it off before news, though. I don't want to screw up that again. I honestly don't have too much to do right now. No one has charts, so skip that. Guess we can watch UJ, see what it does. There's the previous day low. Now if we jumped in here, it'd most likely bounce back up, but we'll see what it does. Ow. That's the daily low, so it's nothing strong. If we zoom out a little bit, let's take a look. It's got a support right back here. If that's the daily low. And the daily opens here. So like I said, I think it's going to touch and bounce. We will see. GBP, monthly low, weekly low, daily low. News pushed it down a little bit. I haven't even been keeping up. I keep seeing something about Brexit still. Guess I should probably read up on that. Boring. And we've got a little bit of a range right here. Can delete the fibos off, I guess. They don't relevant anymore. Maybe. This wouldn't even be a fibo move down and up right now. It's just a range. Change the name on the video. It still says from the last one. So it's coming up to the cloud. I mean, this one has a little bit of upward momentum, but not a lot. If we zoom out a little bit. So it's been kind of flat. Like yesterday, I didn't even take anything on UJ. There was a couple small moves, but actually moved a little. This might be a end up finish day. We'll end up early finish day. I can't even talk. This is cable again. I'm watching it for the downward. Let's check below it. It's got a pretty clear run if it breaks down. So really the only one I'd be watching right now is cable. Got something in my eye. And let's do something indicator list. Nope. Let me throw an alert on there in case it drops. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just drop an alert in on there if it drops below that point. Well, if it hits it, so let's first let me set it. ALERT underscore. I'll do it 2 pips away. Let's move that up. So if price comes within 2 pips of it, we will know. I need to save the template with that on there. And I just deleted it. Oh my god. Oh, I give up today. Not all there. Let's put it back on. Okay, now template. Save template. Save. That's what I meant to do. Okay, so let's draw this again. Alert 2 pips away. And let's get that in there. So I got the feeling it's going to dick around, but then it's going to drop again. We got 15 minutes till news. If nothing happens for news, then I'm going to wrap it up for the day. We got about 15 minutes to screw around, so... What is the news anyway? It's a USD, so we'll straddle 2 things for the news. Again, I'll post up probably Saturday the stats. The separate stats, one for the trading, one for the signal, so you can see both. That was my bad on that. And I have to do something about Skype. I'm spinning again, like I can't even type in half of it. The web one and the desktop one. If you're running the web one, I highly don't recommend installing it so you can make calls. It installs a little widget, whatever, that runs in the background, and it uses up a shit ton of memory even when Chrome isn't open. So I removed that, and if you use Chrome, you just go into settings. I'll show you real quick, since I did advise some people to use it. You go into settings and extensions, and it'll have Skype calling in here. Just remove it out, hit the garbage can and get rid of it. That thing sucks down a shit ton of memory. If you need to make a call, just I'd say jump on the desktop version for that. But just an FYI. I mean, you could do this as a little FIBO move up, but it's going against the trend, so I don't want to mess with it. Like I said, I think GBP may drop some more today. That's what I'm watching for, at least. Euro still looks puddly, pissy. I was up at 4 in the morning. I should have just traded freaking London. At least it was moving. So no questions, nothing. We got 15 minutes till news. I'll set up in about 10. Probably be a dud, the way this day is looking. Do a tight straddle on it, like 6 pips up and below, above and below. Sorry, I'm shutting crap off. We'll see if it bounces down now. If it breaks through the white line, I'm guessing it might move up a little bit. I mean, it's been heading down all since London opened. It's been just dropping. La la la. My charts are in the right order? I don't think they are. Give me a sec, sorry. I'm like OCD about it. If I have it in the wrong order, I'll be seeing something that isn't there. I did that yesterday. I was watching Euro, and I had it in the wrong. I was watching Euro on the 1 minute, and then I flipped, and I thought I was watching Euro on the Renko, and I wasn't. And I got in a trade and lost like 10 pips. That was this morning, because I took it on USD JPY. I just was not paying attention. That's what you get for trading before coffee. Yeah, see, this was me asleep, not even looking at the trade. I saw it on Euro drop, and then I moved over to the right one and hit sell, and I was on the wrong chart. I didn't even pay attention. So that was a 10 pip loss. Wonderful. Really wasn't expecting cable to move. AU. No, this is AU, no wonder. Oh, my back is killing me today, too. I am so looking forward to this weekend. $13 to our little lovely news. I said after news I might take a break. If the markets start moving, I'll jump on, but right now they're not looking so sexy. Got 2 minutes till I come into my news window. I wouldn't take a trade anyway, so la la la. Then we'll start setting up for that trade. I'll probably take a quick bathroom break once I get the chart set up. Create highlight. I wonder what that does. Sorry, I'm looking at the YouTube screen. It has a button for create highlight. I'm going to try it for the news and see what it does. News will be a dud. It won't be much of a highlight then, though. Ugh. Sorry, I'm drawing like I was going to put a trend line, but I'm not. But I was looking, it looks like price is getting boxed in, like a little flaggy. I'll show what I mean in a second. And here is AUD USD. It's actually heading up. So it looks like we might have a change of trend there. Cable's turning around a little bit too. Let me turn off the... I don't like the period separators. Remember, this is Friday, so morning, if the markets pick up around lunchtime, it's going to go dead and flat. So I wouldn't sit and waste your time staring at the charts. Typically, that's what happens. Since I said it, it probably won't, but you can tell I'm not really feeling the markets today. I'm not even excited like I normally am. Everything seems to be doing a little bit of a reversal right now. Except for you piece of crap. And it was my fault. I lost the pips on it anyway. If I end up closing early, I'll just go ahead and do this. I'll set up the stats today instead of tomorrow, because I'll have plenty of time. Alright, so we're in our 10-minute window for news. Let's see, let's straddle... Hell, let's do 3 straddles just so we can get the data from 3 different pairs. So, template, Renko news. Remember, we're going to go to F7, load, default news set. Now, again, slippage check is on now, so if you're watching this and you're in the news group, make sure slip check is to true and set to 100, which is 10 pips. That's the only change. 8:51, and this is the, what is today, the 16th. News is at 9. I'm just going to go ahead and save this so I don't have to type it in on the rest of them. Save. Yes. Okay, so we're all set up there. Let's go to Euro. This will go real quick now. Template. Go news. Load. Load. And we'll just straddle UJ2 just for the hell of it. So this will be 3 of them. If it does move, it should at least it'll provide a little bit of entertainment till the end for the end of the week. And load. Open. Alright, so I got 3 of them set up. You're not going to see anything until 8:59 and 4 seconds before news. Because I didn't want the log files to be real big. Since I think I have enough demos up where it shows it 5 minutes out. I'm set up now like I normally would be, where it's going to pop the initial straddle at 4 seconds, 3 seconds, stage 2 straddle goes in and starts moving with price. And let's get everything minimum. Let's close this. We don't want this open because that'll send out trades to everybody. And minimize you. Minimize you. Minimize you. And minimize you. Now let's do the window panes. And AUD USD will get minimized because we're not touching anything on that one. And window pane one more time, and there we go. It's not the prettiest picture, but at least you'll be able to see all 3 when news hits if anything happens. Let's pull this in a little bit. Okay, so we're set up for news in 7 minutes. I'm gonna go take a pisser. Those are the 3 pairs which will be straddled. We do have slippage set for all 3 pairs of 10 pips. If anything more than 10 pips slip occurs on the entry, it will cancel the order. Or it won't open it, I'm sorry. Alright, I'm going to mute real quick, and I'll be back after I take a quick bathroom break. Alright, I'm back. Splash some water on my face too. Maybe that'll help. Okay, so what do we got? 3 minutes. And we'll see how this goes. GBP, USD. I'm filling out the spreadsheet ahead of time. EUR, USD, and USD, JPY. Look at the news. Again, like I said, this is probably going to be a dud. Let me check something. Real quick, we'll drop this down. Time. I'm going to do a 6-pip straddle because I'm not seeing too much happening. Could be surprised though. I said that about Yellen and that thing took off. Okay, so we got 1 minute to go. Remember, God, I'm a mess. I'm gonna do 5 seconds out. Probably check all my settings. Okay, now we're set up for 5 seconds out, and we got about 40 seconds. And then we'll go through a review the log file, and we'll be done. Slippage is on, so hopefully, if it does move, we'll get to see that. And we got, what, about 15 seconds. There's our pending orders. And no movement. Pending orders gone. So we don't even have to review it. There are 3 were duds. Spread stayed flat. We can see spread here. Alright, so I'm going to take like a 5-minute break then. I'll reset everything and I'll be back, okay?